स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी भाष्यदेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So we'll continue to read from text number 18, another very important verse. So let me share my screen once again. It says 10, 9, 18. Very classic verse. Swamado Swannagatraya Vishrasta Kavarasraja Draštva Parishramam Krishna Kripya Situ Sabandhane. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. So this verse is Swamatu. Swamatu means his own mother. Swannagatraya. When Krishna saw the mother Yashoda, Swannagatraya, perspiring, sweating all over because of so much of labor. She is trying to bind Krishna from morning, it is already evening now. Swamatu Swannagatraya, fully exhausted, perspiring. Vishrasta Kavarasraja. So all this Srajaha, the flowers from the Kavara, from her hair, they're Vishrasta. They're all falling. She's working so hard. And this ladies, they decorate their hair with some flowers and all that. So all these flowers were just scattered and falling around. She is sweating. Drashtva parishramam Krishna. Krishna, when he saw Drashtva parishram. Parishram means like fully, working hard and fully exhausted. When Krishna saw that, then Kripaya Asit Swabandhane. Then Krishna, Kripaya Asit, he shows his mercy, causeless mercy upon the mother, and then he decided Swabandhane. Swabandhane means that okay, I shouldn't get bound here. So very, very nice verse, very important verse. Let us read that and discuss then. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Because of Mother Yashoda's hard labor, her whole body became covered with perspiration, and the flowers and comb were falling from her hair. When child Krishna saw his mother thus sweating, he became merciful to her and agreed to be bound. So yesterday we saw that we have been reading the verses where this rope was 2 finger too short, right? And we discussed the mystery of the 2 finger or endeavor and Lord's grace, Lord's mercy. Now question is, yes, we can put our endeavor, but how do that is within our control, like how much endeavor we put. But it's Lord's grace, that's not in our control. How do we make sure what to do to receive the grace of the Lord? So this verse is giving us the clue that how to get the mercy of the Lord. And through the example of great devotee Yashoda Mai, we can learn that how Lord becomes kind and merciful. So here this verse is saying, Swamatu Swannagatraya Vishrasta Kavarasvaja Drastva Parishramam Krishna. When Krishna saw the Parishram, the hard labor, how hard that she was sweating fully, and then all the hair got scared and all the flowers are falling. So when Krishna sees that this devotee is undergoing so much, he's so determined, so much is working hard. Then Kripaya Asit. Then Krishna show the Kripa. And then Swabandhane. And then he decide to be bound. So yes, one can bind Krishna, but we have to become qualified for Krishna to be bound. And that qualification is Drastva Parishramam Krishna. That Parishram, that hard work, that determination that no matter what it is, I had to bind Krishna, I had to capture Krishna. Unless I get Krishna, I'm not going to give up. So that kind of determination, that kind of hard work we put. And it's not that by the power of our hard work we'll be able to bind Krishna, but that hard work will catch the attention of Krishna. It melts the heart of Krishna. Krishna becomes very compassionate. Drashtvā parishramam Krishna. When Krishna says the parishram, parishram means the shram means the labor. Parishram means the complete labor. Like we use many words like this, right? We use parikrama, complete. You don't leave anything. Parivartan, complete transformation. Parivar, you know, it's not like complete war, but parivar means the whole family like that. So this pari comes from the paridhi, like complete. So our endeavor should also be like parishram, not only just shram, but it should be parishram means we don't leave any stone unturned in the service of Krishna. We go to every extent possible to please Krishna, to serve Krishna by pleasing the spiritual master, by fulfilling his mission, by following his instruction. So we do our best. And then by our endeavor, Krishna takes mercy upon us. Drashtva Parishramam Krishna, Krapya Asit Swabandhane. And then Krishna shows the mercy, and by his own sweet will, he gets bound like that. So when Mother Yashoda and other ladies finally saw that Krishna, although decorated with many bangles and other jeweled ornaments, could not be bound with all the ropes available in the house, they decided that Krishna was so fortunate that he could not be bound by any material condition. Thus, they gave up the idea of binding him. But in competition between Krishna and his devotee, Krishna sometimes agrees to be defeated. Thus, Krishna's internal energy, Yogmaya, was brought to work, and Krishna agreed to be bound by Mother Yashoda. See, Krishna agreed to be bound, not like that somebody became so powerful, or they cracked the code, or they figured out the formula that how we can. No, the formula is we put our sincere endeavors, and then Krishna will show the mercy. Krishna agreed to be bound by Mother Yashoda. So this is the secret. So this is how the seva should happen. This is the secret that Yashodama is teaching by her own example. That if we are really interested in bringing Krishna into our consciousness, which is Krishna consciousness, we should be ready to do all the hard labor. So today we learn this formula. It is called 3F formula. Please remember this. This is the secret which we learn from this verse. 3F. So F, first F is the fatigue. Drashtvā parishramam Krishna. So Yashodama is exhausted. Uh, Swamado Swanagatraya. She is perspiring. She is sweating. So much fatigue. So much of hard labor. So that is first F that should happen. That we should be fatigued by seva. We should not, you know, we should not preserve even a drop of the energy to serve Krishna. Every inch, every drop of energy should be utilized in the service of Krishna. So that is parishram, that is fatigue. But you see, in Yashoda's case, despite all this fatigue, all this hard labor, it was a failure. Krishna was not getting bound despite all this hard labor. So this hard labor alone is not the criteria. We do that, but still there's no guarantee that there will be any success. So the second F is after fatigue is failure. So Yashoda Mai was failure, trying one rope, another rope, another rope, another rope, morning to evening, fully tired, exhausted. Failure, multiple failures. So generally the tendency is initially there's a lot of enthusiasm. We work hard and with the expectation that we'll achieve the success. But first failure, second failure, third failure, Beyond that, we lose the capacity to to persevere. We give up at that point. Oh no, it's not working out already. Three attempts I made. But here, Yashodama is saying, despite all the failures, she did not give up her endeavor. She continued to put the efforts. So this is another important lesson, right? We all start chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Initially, very enthusiastically, we chant. We read Bhagavad Gita. After a while, then we get fatigued. We get tired. We are not developing the taste. No rasa is coming, and we say, "Oh, we are chanting," but somehow it is becoming very mechanical. My mind is still wandering. I'm not able to think of Krishna. I'm not able to focus on Krishna. It's a failure. Looks like it's a failure. So, Prabhuji, what is the point of chanting? What is the point of doing all this? It is not working out for me. Maybe I'm not the right candidate for this. This kind of negative thoughts. And then, if we are not careful, we might give up the process because there is a failure. But actually, there is no failure. But we think because these results are not coming as per our expectations, we think this is a failure. So there is a fatigue and there is a failure. It becomes very difficult. Multiple failures, and then still you want to continue. And that is the secret, that is the qualification. But there is a next level of test also is there. So fatigue, failure. And then after the failure, what happens? There is a feedback. This is the third F. Feedback means there will be people around, your family, your friends, or someone around you, and they'll give you some feedbacks. Hey, why you are unnecessarily wasting your time? It is not working out for you. Better you give up this. Try something else. This is not worth, and this and that. And somebody will just make fun of you. Hey, what is this? Look at this guy. You couldn't even do this much also. So all this kind of feedbacks, feedback taking is not easy. People can't take the feedbacks. They got very upset. So here you see this Yashodama, even she was trying hard, and all this, other elderly gopis, they're standing close to Yashoda Mai, and they're saying, Yashoda, forget it. No, the child is like very mysterious child. You should give up. You can't bind him. You just give up. You just go and do your work. And like that, these kind of feedbacks are coming. So, somebody say, oh yeah, you're right. Actually, I'm unnecessary putting so much efforts. It has been so long. Let me just leave what to do. This child I can't bind. But despite all these feedbacks, Yashoda Mai was not ready to give up on the endeavors. So this has been described by Srila Rupa Goswami, one of the Acharya in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Rupa Goswami, principal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sorry, disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he says this formula for spiritual success. 6 items he explains in that he says, Ussaha Nishayat Dharyat Tat Karma Pravartanat Sangatyaga Satovratte Sadvir Bhakti Prasiddhyati. If you want to progress on bhakti, then there should be Ussaha. Ussaha means there should be enthusiasm. But along with the enthusiasm means to work hard, parishram, fatigue. That is enthusiasm. Then Nishchaya means the confidence. Right. That okay, I'm doing this, it will work. It may not be working now. It's a failure, looks like it's a failure, but that confidence is there. Nishchaya, it will happen for sure. If not today, it will happen tomorrow. So that much of confidence. Right. So that is Nishchaya. And then Dharyat. Dharyat means patience. Have some patience. It will happen. It will work out. People are giving you some input, some feedback. No problem. Have the patience. Continue with your sincere endeavors. And then by saying Drashtva Parishramam Krishna, Kripya Asit Subandhane. When Krishna will see, oh my God, look at this. Here is my devotee. So much hard work, so much of multiple failures, so much of feedback. Is it's not easy to take the feedback. People are just discouraging, people are just making fun of him, but still this devotee is just going on to please me. I'm so pleased by this sincere endeavor, by that sincerity, the devotion, right? And then kripya asit swabandhane, and then Krishna will decide to be bound. Krishna agrees to be bound. So this is the formula to bind Krishna, to capture Krishna into our consciousness. So Yashodama is teaching here parishramam. So are we ready to put all the parishram, all the hard labor? It cannot be a casual thing that, sometimes we feel to practice chanting, reading, and all that we do. Some days we don't feel, so we just get lazy. Now, this kind of attitude will not help us to progress much on this path. If we're seriously interested in progressing on our spiritual path, then we should take these three F's. So remember this: fatigue, failure, and feedback. And you continue your sincere endeavor with the confidence that, with the faith that Krishna will show the mercy one day. And then, Kripya Asit Swabandhane. Krishna will be bound one day. He will agree to be bound one day. So, like that. So, these are some of the lessons that we can learn from today's verse. We'll read another verse, which is also another very, very important verse. So, let me pause here, see if anybody's any quick question or any comment, anyone wants to ask something, add something.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna. The
Yes.
feedback part I didn't understand. Fatigue, failure, we keep on trying, and feedback from.
Feedback we keep receiving, no? Whenever you put any endeavor, there will be always people around, they'll be just keep commenting on you, the things are not working or working. And sometimes people say, oh, why you are wasting your time? Oh, you couldn't even do this. This is such a simple thing. All kinds of feedback we get. And then people get discouraged by feedbacks. It's not easy to cope with the feedbacks like that. People say, oh yeah, everybody just, saying that it is not worth to do. So better I should give up. You started chanting, you started reading, and all your friends say, hey, what is this? This is not the age, you should come and enjoy and this and that. Why are you going to temple? Why you are attending these classes? Why are you chanting all this? So everybody around you who started giving this kind of inputs, then, there is a possibility that we say, oh yeah, maybe this is not the time. I should hold on here and like that. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone. So we are hoping that you are all keeping up all your vows, chanting, reading, hearing, offering ghee lamps, and reciting Damodar Astakam if you're not doing. I think most of the things have been done by all the devotees, except this reading the books has been very, very low. So we encourage and we'll really appreciate. You can also spend some time for reading Prabhupada books. So please do that and give in the poll, if you have done all that. That will be encouraging to all of us together, seeing everyone's progress. Thank you, everyone. We shall read more tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.